Hi, everybody, and welcome to Ring Gear Remix. It's the mini podcast where we take a wrestler, look at how they are, and think about how they could be.
Remix!
We're the Nobodies. I'm Ariel Italic.
I'm Lady Bearica Andrews.
I'm predictably drinking a White Claw.
And we have a Patreon in case you want to buy DJ Accident Report a White Claw.
Or you could buy a Ring Gear Remix and tell us who to remix. But you didn't do that this month, so we're going to do what we want.
But there's a link below. So next month, if you give us money, we'll do whatever you want. That's how it works.
Yeah.
We can be bought.
I'll even record this podcast naked. But that's going to cost you a lot because I'd have to be in the room with these two naked.
Yeah, and you have to pay us to experience that.
I don't know. Towel is not naked. I think a robe counts as naked.
Okay.
I like that you say naked with like an E.
Yeah, you know, that's one of those words that I just it's like pill or peel. Pill. That's how I say pill. Pill the orange.
Really? I've never heard you say
Yeah.
that.
Well, I train myself not to be an idiot. Oh, sorry.
You don't have to be an idiot to have an accent.
But then I retrain myself to be an idiot as part of my career. So here we are.
Welcome to the
Guess what? I'm back. Did you miss me?
The Career Idiots podcast.
Career idiots.
We were gonna. I'm so mad. What the font is on hold only because I want it to return as business tits.
Oh, it's probably not gonna ever happen.
Can you make it happen though?
I can make anything happen, but I don't want to.
Okay.
This is a rare occasion, but let's get back to the wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk about Candice LeRae today.
Candice LeRae. I need to pull her up because I need to remember.
This is another suggestion from Heather Lynn from our Patreon. Again, if you are a Patreon subscriber, you can tell us what to do instead of her. But for now...
Right now, Heather has it all, and you have nothing.
Heather's rules. Her world, we're just living in it.
Yep.
So Candice LeRae...
Oh, also shout out to Heather for sending Ariel and I a box of makeup. I use something from that box almost every time I get ready right now.
Yeah, it's wonderful stuff, and we appreciate it. So back to Candice LeRae.
Yes.
She is a face.
Yes.
She is a nice lady.
She
a
looks
nice lady.
very smiley. I know I've seen her before.
Smiley is in fact one of her character traits.
Is she WWE or what is she wrestling?
She's in NXT.
She's in NXT right now.
Yeah.
I think part of the issue is that I don't know a lot about her beyond Smiley. Is that like one of her only
She
character
looks like,
traits?
okay, so what I'm seeing
She's
here,
tough.
she's smiley, happy, and wears a two-piece all the time. And there's nothing great about this two-piece necessarily. I mean, they fit well, and they have patterns.
Yes. Part of the character is that she's cute. Part of the character is that she is deceptively tough too. She's small and cute, but like do not underestimate her. She'll punch you in the head and also like can withstand a lot of damage. Before she was in NXT, she got very famous for doing that match that we watched with Joey Ryan and the Young Bucks where she bled everywhere.
I recently saw that reposted somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, because her and Joey used to be partners, right?
Yeah, world's cutest tag team.
That's why I know about her.
Yeah.
That's why I know her.
So they're not using how tough she can be as part of the character in NXT as much, but they could. Like, if they wanted to build her as a more, like, grittier character, there is enough precedent in her history to do that. But right now, they're really emphasizing, like, cute California girl.
Yeah,
We were discussing off... Sorry, go ahead.
The company doesn't necessarily know how to do cute women really well. It sort of seems like they
Either
have...
hyper sexy or...
Yeah, there's like not...
irritating.
There's not many options. Like, you can be very, very tough to the point, like, in a very binary butch sort of way.
In a Shayna Baszler way.
You can be very femme and cute and tiny, but there's not, like, a continuum between them a lot of times, or there's not as much, like, opportunity to do different things within that. You're, like, either cute or mean.
And Bailey's right on the thin line between, like, you're supposed to take her seriously, but she's also very cute.
Yeah, she's leaning a little too cute for me.
I mean, she's a champion right now. They gave her a belt.
That's true.
She's still a champion?
Yes, she beat Ember Moon at SummerSlam.
So, I guess for Candice LeRae, I want to think about what the options are to make her cute but tough? How can she be both?
Well, we did mention off mic that she is Johnny's wife, and I got yelled at that she's not just a wife, but she does identify as that.
Yeah, it probably says it in her Twitter bio.
And I got really excited
wrestler,
because I
wife.
think just a wife is brilliant.
She's the wife.
She's the wife. But here's the thing about a housewife. They rule everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to see her in like a Mad Men late 60s sort of like
what that other bitch is trying to do. What's her name? That has the really
Lacey.
bad. Yeah, don't like her. But Candice would do her.
Yeah, I don't know if I want her as pin-up-y as Lacey.
No. But like, yeah.
I want her like a no nonsense, like late 60s, means business. Like,
How does she cut a promo as this character? Because I don't know if she's kind of naturally bubbly.
well, I think that there just needs to be.
Well, yeah, a housewife in that era was maybe not naturally bubbly.
Right, exactly.
But because she's naturally bubbly, she's got that down. So how does she do the other side of it? Like the dark, like the housewife who's by herself that's the promo, when she's by herself in the house and she's resenting her life.
I think there also is like, there's the way that when you run a household.
Maybe she doesn't.
There's that tone of a housewife of like, oh, careful, coasters on the table.
Yes.
Where you are being nice, but you're also like, I will murder you.
If you don't wipe your feet before you get in the ring, you're over.
Mm-hmm.
This just is not how I view her character, although I want this character. I like this character.
I think we're just rebuilding her from scratch.
We're just rebuilding. But I mean,
don't know if she could deliver that. I don't know if she can give.
We don't know.
That character has a lot of subtleties to it, and I don't know about her acting skills, especially when she's just like such a straightforward fighter. When I pictured this reinvention, I was picturing more of like Kimberly from Power Rangers situation.
Oh.
Where she's like a little stuck up, but still a good guy, and like is like dresses in like a 90s crop top and jeans and like maybe like a sweatband, and she just like is like tough but pretty, and like she takes everything kind of seriously and is maybe a little stuck up, but like still at heart pretty cool.
Here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Julianne Moore in The Hours. Where she's just like bubbling under the surface, and she's just like the slightest thing is just going to set her off. But it's not going to take 50 years for her to get there.
I would hope not.
Doesn't that character kill herself?
I don't think Julianne Moore's character kills herself.
I think she tries to. Everyone's spoilers for The Hours.
I mean, it came out 20 years ago. If you haven't seen The Hours by now,
I haven't seen it probably
or read
since
the
it came
book.
out.
Yeah.
The book's really good.
I think I tried to read the book.
I don't know.
once.
Really
maybe,
upsetting.
Maybe in the book she actually dies.
I don't
in
remember.
the movie,
I remember she rents
comes
the
back to
hotel, like a really beautiful hotel.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
she almost commits.
doesn't she have
Yeah.
like a dream about like
Yes,
drowning?
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Maybe I'll watch that tonight. That sounds like a really good
This is
movie
the
to
only
watch.
wrestling podcast that goes on long tangents about The Hours. I promise
hope.
you that.
Well, we're just increasing our Venn diagram of now we have a new circle of people that hate their lives and want to get out of it.
True.
You know who should watch The Hours? Candice LeRae.
I bet
and then
no, she only watches like superhero movies.
I don't know. You don't know her life.
You don't know her.
She tweets about like Disney and superheroes a lot. She likes Disney a lot. Her
Well-
and Johnny Gargano go to Disney like once a week. It's like psychotic as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I used to go to Disneyland a lot when I lived in California.
Here's the
Whoa.
thing. If she has been to Disneyland that much, then she knows a lot about simmering interpersonal connections, simmering interpersonal drama buried beneath a cheap smile.
And like
Yes,
a
yes,
thin
yes,
veneer of pleasantries.
Yes. That's I
Yes.
think all that we need to sell this character is that she needs to make the smile a little too big and fake.
So
that you know underneath she's furious.
I feel like I'm being like not like supportive of this idea, but
But here's how it connects though, is because you have Johnny Gargano, who's Johnny Wrestling, which is very like ha 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 he he.
Right, and
Just a
Candice
wife
the
is
wife.
like, yeah, Candice the wife.
and she's just like, and they're,
she's
like,
just the wife.
about-
Oh,
I'm
I'm
being told.
just the wife. I'll show you I'm just the wife.
Yeah. I'm feeling
And there's
it a
like
little bit
feuds
more
that
now.
she could have, like her, like their
It's easy for the
relationship could
heel-
bubble up.
Yeah.
on the show too, in the promo too.
And it's easy for the heel to bring that up. Like if she's cutting, if like Bianca is cutting a promo on her, she's like, "You are just the wife. Like
Also,
you are not real."
I want you to envision her in a like cute 60s inspired look, smiling with just blood dripping down her face.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
okay.
see that?
You know what?
You know how to connect. Yes, you got it.
My other criticism was going to be though that like Chelsea Green is coming back soon, and she also does like a psychotic bride type character.
She does. Well, we can
Battle of the Psychotic Brides is also like
sure
my favorite sentence I've ever uttered in my life.
Also, Chelsea Green has like 8 other personalities, so if she took the veil off, she'd still have a few other things to work with.
What if they are the same person divided into 2 people?
Loves it. They could be a tag team.
Tag
Psychotic
team?
Brides.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
It's just perfect. There's just 2 psychotic brides in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Holy
why you
shit.
think there's only room for one psychotic bride.
I just held my breath for a second.
The world's
it
full
felt
of
really
psychotic
good.
brides.
Oh my god. The world is almost exclusively psychotic brides at this point. We're reaching a critical mass.
He literally just snorted. Cool. White Claw.
Oh yeah, all of our content from now on is not sponsored by White Claw, but it is created by White Claw.
Fueled by White Claw.
Fueled by White Claw.
So-
what do we need to say anymore here?
I guess we do need to go into a little more of what the actual, other than 60s inspired, because she has to wrestle in it. She can't wrestle in a 60s
Who is
house
she
dress.
wrestling?
All the other NXT
other
girls.
NXT girls.
All the other girls that are like these, you don't even know how to be a good wife, like they're all millennial girls who are very independent. And she's like, let me teach you what it is to be a woman,
but like, what is the look
the
specifically?
look. Okay.
Sorry, I really.
I'm into this. Like, I want to be
She's
her
into the
acting
psychology
coach.
of it.
And
I want to be your acting coach. I want to be like, girl, you are the wife. You're not just the wife. You're the wife. Everybody else is like, oh, she's living this life. Oh, poor her. And she's like, no, poor you that you don't have anybody and you think you don't need anybody.
Oh my God, you just cut a promo as the wife. You should probably...
Am I the wife?
You probably should just be the wife.
Have I just created this?
You maybe. I hate to be this person, but
Effie, daddy, I'm now the wife.
I love that for you. Can you cut a promo as the wife? Not like right now, like on video.
So, like,
Alright.
here's a question related to the podcast. In that promo, what are you wearing? That's literally the point of this podcast.
What I would wear as the wife is different than what we're
What would
developing for
Candice
Candice.
What is Candice wearing as
Candice,
the wife?
I like this 60s housewife because that's what we think about as a housewife. But there is like...
But not like a burlesque version of it.
No, but I mean... I think I'd be, if we're talking about me, I'd be the more modern day, like hippy dippy. Like, I am the wife that takes care of, like, I get us all of our vitamins. I go to the farmer's market.
You're on a tangent now.
And don't
No.
tell
She could
me.
be in like mom jeans
Yeah.
and like a button down that's like tied.
Just okay, so I see these
I like
ladies
the
a
type.
lot in Brooklyn, especially in Williamsburg, because they're like flowy and they seem like they're okay and they're like, no, everything's fine. It's like the modern day version of that bubbly.
I
like,
actually see what
fit-
you're talking about.
The everything's
women who
but as
open-
soon as like you deliver the wrong coffee drink, they're like, no, I asked for oat milk. Like that type of thing. It's
so we're
just
modernizing the character.
if you were asked what I would wear, and that's what I would wear. But Candice is like the 60s version of that.
I'm having a hard time. You're on a lot of places right now. All right, so we're going. So Candice is still 60s.
I think so.
Okay,
Sure.
Do you
What
think she
is
could be
she
the modern
wearing?
one?
She could be the modern one too. I already said mom jeans, like a Levi's, like
Did
light
they wear mom
wash.
jeans in the 60s?
No. I'm saying if she was doing a modern version, I think she should do a more modern version. Ariel's gonna murder both of us over Candice LeRae's makeover, and that's just her fucking problem.
Bloody White Claws.
So I think it would be like a Levi's, like boot cut and like a crop top with like a tied button down. You know?
A tied button down.
Yeah, like
Oh.
just, like tied up, and she punches people. It's cool.
I mean, I think the 60s version is a little bit more dynamic for what we're talking about.
Okay, go on.
But you're asking what she should be wearing when she wrestles.
Yes.
Okay.
I've asked that a few times now.
But just kidding.
So,
What do you think she should wear, bitch?
Yeah. Hey, what is she wearing when she wrestles?
I would love to tell you. I think I like to.
Why didn't you just tell us then?
Because it seemed like you had you had no shortage of ideas, just none of them were related to what I was asking. I figured you would get there. I was wrong. I would like to see her in like a high-waisted short because that like implies
Cute.
the 60s. It's
Cute.
a very cute look. It's wrestleable. I actually think a tied-off button-down also works to imply a sort of 60s shirt dress situation without
Totally.
putting her in a 60s dress.
Yeah.
So I like where you're going. I just want to do the 60s version of what Accident Report is talking
Yes.
about.
A bandana on her head.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then she's just like a
You
60s.
love a bandana on a head.
I love a bandana on a head.
Yeah, it's like what she wear. It's like what the 60s housewife wears to like clean the house versus what she wears to leave the
It's
house.
a sort of Rosie the Riveter situation.
Rosie the Riveter, not a 60s reference.
I know, but like it's sort of that's like a little of the vibe.
I could feel that. It's not miles off. I don't want to go too far into like the 40s because then we
Totally.
are in a very pin-up
Right.
who we do not speak of situation.
Yeah.
We do not speak of situation.
You know, you just brought her up right at the beginning of this podcast. She's our homophobic
Oh, that
unfriend.
one. Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah, we don't speak. Oh, okay. I didn't
Get her
say her
outta
name.
here.
I didn't remember her name.
I did. I said it. It's fine.
I mean, you're allowed to say it. I just didn't feel like it. But yeah, I like the 60s, like high-waisted short, tied-off shirt. You're good to go. Roll up your sleeves, kick some ass.
Love it.
Love it.
Cute 60s beat, simple,
Ooh.
just like a bright red lip,
What's the color palette on the eyes?
neutral eyeshadow, bright red lip.
Cute.
It's just how it goes.
I like
Work.
it. Well,
Everyone,
We had drama.
anyway.
We had passion. Well.
well, anyways, how the housewife is how the wife would end all of her promos.
anyways.
she's like, I gotta go.
Just anyway, then walk away. Well, anyway.
Well, anyway, me and a couple friends have a text thread called "Gotta Go."
And on that note, we gotta go. We've done what we needed to do.
Gotta go.
Comment below and tell us your thoughts. I'm sure you have them.
Join us on Patreon.
That's
Thanks so much, guys. Bye.